Anthony from Granddaddy Herbs, back again with another video. Super excited to do this video today. I'm actually going to show you how I built my incubator. So I have it set up right here. I've got it not full of clutches, but definitely 8 clutches in there, so super excited. After a month and a half, no issues with that, I feel like now it's finally time to actually show you the incubator build. So I did film a majority of this video about a month and a half ago, so I was finally excited to be able to show you guys the final result. And we definitely have babies that have already hatched out, had their first shed, and they're ready for their first meal tomorrow. So we're doing good over here. So stay tuned, hope you enjoy this video. Alright guys, here she is, the new incubator. I'm gonna nickname this incubator the Life Chamber. So, found this on OfferUp for only $25. And the advertisement or the posting was over a year old, so I got really lucky. And I have more shelves. I have them put over to the side because it's missing. I need to go buy more of these little brackets so that way I can do more shelves, but for now I don't have enough clutches that's gonna fill this thing up anyway, so I'll probably scoot the shelves up temporarily. But yeah, let's get into the process of how I'm gonna build this incubator. So I plan on putting some, I think I got 11-inch or 6-inch, I don't quite remember, I think it's 6-inch flex watt, and I'm gonna do one strip going down one side and another strip on the other side. And then I'm gonna, depending on how the temperatures are, I bought 2 fans, so I think I'm gonna put one down below pointing up, and then the opposite corner I think I'm gonna have one up top blowing down. That way we get kind of like a circular motion for the air. And what's neat is this one has a thermometer already, but I'm gonna be installing a few more thermometers. So yeah, let's get this flex watt installed and we'll update you. Okay, well, we're gonna make this kind of like a how-to video, I guess we can call it. So you're probably watching this video because you want to know how to set up an incubator. So figured I would do the, you know, the supplies required type of situation here. The only thing I am missing up here, and I have it somewhere, I just gotta go find it, is black electrical tape. But what I bought these little mini USB fans from Walmart that were like $5 each. And again, I'm gonna probably mount one right up here somewhere pointing down, and the other one down below pointing up. And then this is electrical tape, or foil tape, electrical foil tape. You don't necessarily need this, but this is really strong stuff. I highly recommend it if you can find it. And then I got 2 extension cords that I'm gonna use for the actual wiring of the flex watt. So again, I think this is 11-inch, it might be 6-inch. I think it's actually the 6-inch. But anyway, it's perfect width to go all the way up and down. And I ordered 10 feet, which is plenty. I think each wall is about 4 feet. So I'll have 2 extra feet left over. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, you know, have one flex watt side on each, whatnot. And then I think I'm gonna wire, I'm gonna join them up. So I'm gonna wire one flex watt all the way up here down to the other one. I think I'm gonna wire them that way. And that way at the bottom of one of them, I can actually wire the plug to stick out of it. That way we can get it into an outlet, an extension cord and outlet. So I think I'm gonna do it that way. That way I don't have to plug in 2 different parts of the flex watt. We'll just have one plug. And then definitely need to go get yourself a soldering iron. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna let it heat up, and there's a little piece of plastic, well, a lot of plastic that goes over this entire thing, and then the soldering iron is gonna melt through, and then you're gonna kind of expose that metal, and then of course you need to get some solder, and then you're gonna solder, you're gonna snip off the end of the extension cord that has like the outlets. You're gonna snip it right here. You're gonna wire one side to one side and the other wire to the other side. And it's that simple. And then this will get plugged into a thermostat, and the thermostat's gonna control the on-off heating of the actual flex watt heat tape. So another important thing to note is that you wanna make sure with the actual heat, the heat tape, or not the heat tape, the electrical tape, you want to tape off all live connectors make sure that there's nothing exposed, because if you are going to use the foil tape, you don't want the foil tape in direct contact with anything here, or else you're going to electrocute yourself. So that's why you need the electrical tape. It's highly important. Or you can even buy, they make connectors where it'll clip onto here and it'll puncture through, and then it'll actually have like a little protector, so you don't have to worry about that. But I'm old school. I saved the money and I already had supplies, so let's do it that way. Alright guys, let me get this flex watt installed and we'll go from there. Okay guys, I got the flex watt in on both sides. So now I just need to get to the soldering part, and like I said, I'm gonna wire this one through the top down to this one here, and then at the bottom, maybe on this side or on that side, I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna do the actual heat cable, or not the heat cable. I'm gonna do the plug, and I'm gonna wire it to the bottom of one of these two sides here. And I'll show you guys once I'm done with that. Hey guys, real quick, so what I did was I took my soldering iron and I put it up against this plastic right here, and basically it melts through that top layer of plastic, and then I just took the back of like a screw and I just got as much of the plastic off as I could. That way we have nice exposed contact here. Get it connected to the thermostat. All right, now time to get it wired and soldered. All right guys, so a slight change of plan. When I originally did flex watt heat tape about 6-7 years ago, I didn't realize that the heat tape I used before was like a regular metal, like a silver type metal, and this is copper, so the solder wasn't sticking to this copper. I guess you have to like really sand down the copper real fine in order to get solder to stick. So I was having a tough time, the wires just were not sticking, so I did have to resort to ordering these flex watt connectors off eBay. Get the camera to focus, which were $3 for a set of 2, which isn't too bad, with like $4 shipping. Definitely worth it because it comes with an insulator kit, so it doesn't come with the clips like back in the day. Those are practically impossible to find. Reptile Basics doesn't even sell them anymore, and Reptile Basics, you can't even order these type of connectors anymore. They give you like a rivet, and then you've got to pay $60 for the rivet gun, which is a heck no. So I got this kit off of eBay. Maybe I'll put the link in the description. So I ordered 3 sets of 2, and it comes with this nice little insulator tape. So it's a week later. I had to basically take a break, but it's okay. These females still have a little while to go before they'll drop, at least another week, so I can get this incubator build finally complete today, which I will. So stay tuned, and I'm gonna get the wires all tucked in. I'm gonna get the fan set up. Look at this mess I've got going here, but yeah, I'm gonna get the fan set up, gonna get the thermostat set up, gonna get the temp gauges set up, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay guys, here's the finished product. So I've got 2 fans. I've got one right up top there, and I've got another one down below. So you can see it's blowing air up, and then this fan will blow the air down. I set up my temperature probe pretty much dead center of the incubator, and I had to drill into the back to get the wires to go out and get plugged into my thermostat. I'm not going to show you my thermostat because it's kind of tucked away behind here. I used this big water, like 1 gallon water jug, basically for insulation purposes, and I've got temp gauge that doesn't control, that also shows humidity, and it shows the low and the high. I think it's a 48-hour measurement there. As you can see, I have my thermostat set to 89 degrees, so its highest that it'll get is 90, and the lowest that it'll get is 88. So that's pretty much the setup. So got the fans and the heat all plugged into a single thermostat, and yeah, it's been doing well for the last month and a half, no issues. Got clutches due within in about a week, 2 clutches, so stay tuned to that. Alright guys, as you can see, she's completely hollow. I use the technique of going straight in for the head. Don't give them time to react, and you shouldn't get bit. You really should never get bit. It's when you have them out for a while and then you give them time to see that you're there and let them react, and they're gonna bite you. This girl's still got a decent size, even though she's hollowed out towards the bottom half. She's still a decent size. There's absolutely nothing left in her, and it looks like she laid me 6 beautiful, perfect eggs. She was bred to a pinstripe GHI male, so the hopes is to get, of course, GHI butter pinstripe or a GHI kingpin. Yeah, that's gonna conclude this video. Let's get these eggs in the incubator and let's call it a day. Okay, so the last thing needed to complete this incubator build is some eggs. So slide that right on in there. As you can see, I've got plenty of eggs already. And yes, these are all full. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. Tomorrow's video is going to be me showing off clutch number 1. They've all shed out. If you remember, it is the butter leopard het clown bred to the female banana clown, and I absolutely just smashed the odds in that video. And actually, I just posted a clip on my Instagram of one of the babies, and I've got just about 3,000 views and over 1,000 likes on that baby. So everybody seems to love that clutch as much as I do. So go give me a follow over there on Instagram if you aren't already following. Link is in the description. And until next time guys, Anthony with Granddaddy Herbs. Peace.